Hey there everybody, this is Emil Giroux, M2 Fitness Pros in Long Beach, and I wanted to talk to you about this time of the year and something that's getting ready to start for me here at our spot. It's called the New Year, New You Fitness Challenge, and what it is it's a wellness program. I've been looking to try to create an application for an iPhone, and I've been looking at different systems that I can put in my website for our club and studio, and there's lots of different platforms out there. But when I start looking at certain things and I have to get a hold of web designers and coordinate putting something together, it just sounds like more work and time and money than I want to spend. And I want something that's cookie cutter, that can be put in and pretty much maintained by itself. It's kind of a plug and play system. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a real quick overview of this. I'm going to see if I can get some kind of interest out of you guys and ladies. They're fitness professionals, and I want to inspire you to look at growing to the next level. But what this is a system that can be implemented in a lot of the big businesses out there now. I know Greg Justice out there, if he's listening to this, he's the wellness guy out there that's got some really cool wellness boot camps and corporate wellness boot camp programs going on. I think, Greg, you're listening to this is something I'd love to talk to you about. But basically what we have going on here, something that I've seen roughly in different pieces with different companies, and this one allows you to brand it according to your particular company. It integrates with iPad, iPhone, it integrates all of the data from Polar, so it's really kind of cool in how this whole thing comes together and how you can really make a killer setup with your business and with your customer base all in one, and it's extremely innovative. Now, what you can do is you can track various workouts and different elements of the workout, but this could be set up as a wellness program within some of the companies and corporations that you work with right now. Setting up accountability partners, an activity wall. It's actually got its own little Facebook insert down here, so it actually is going to show in real time what's going on, and people are going to see what's going on. They're going to click back and see this as a lead gen tool for your business. You've got company-wide access, so for example, I'm running 22 different companies through one system and integrating it so that each person in each of the different 22 units or stores can interact with anybody else in the entire chain, and it can be a competitive thing to see who amongst the chain is doing the best, and there's going to be an ultimate winner at the end of this particular contest that we're setting up. As you go through it, it can be set up just about now being a great time for the new year. And again, it sets out email notifications, it's got marketing posters that you can put in and around your club, webinars, lunch and learns, introductory videos, social media integration. That's the key piece that really sold me on this system, because it's use in Facebook, which is really cool right now. You have personal wellness account within the company, whether it's your company or if you're using your location as a central hub, but it all has interactive tools, health guidance. It has a nutrition data that's hugely, I'm talking set up globally, and they can punch in any food item. You can make a menu list. I call them a master list, most frequently eaten foods. After you get that information and stored, it gives you flow charts, it gives you updates, it constantly reminds you on what it is that you need to do. I'm really kind of excited about this thing, as you can tell. I think it's going to be a hot little opportunity. What's really cool to me is this thing that you can do with your iPhone and Androids, because you can post and kind of find out who's doing what on each team. You really get to stay all up in each other's business about what's going on, so it's very the motivational tool to keep everybody on task. Again, everything is branded. You have motivational quotes, educational resources, a lot of the things that we all like to try to do to help incorporate into our programming. Now, any of these things you can modify, update, put your own information in. It has videos on exercises, a database. You can take this into the gym with a preset selection of exercises that you want for the individual. It's pretty trick. So as you can see, as I move forward here, we have several different challenges that can be used for each of the different types of clients and companies that you might work with. Calorie burn challenge, a weight loss challenge, a step challenge, just a wellness challenge or healthy eating challenge. These all represent each of the different types of people. Obviously, you're going to have aggressive types in your schedule. You're also going to have the easygoing types. I think this is pretty cool because you can hit a lot of different markets all with this one platform. Very, very cool. Here's your calorie burn. They can set it up at 12,500 calories a week, setting to synchronize all of your information in a journal. Again, I've had workout log books and all of these things over the years, but this just automates it and puts it all into one system. Again, what does not get tracked and measured does not improve. So this is huge right now as a really cool tool for people to use and move forward with their goals. Teams, individuals, again, it's just a great, great tool. The next one is the weight loss challenge. A lot of us are already familiar with this, but this one really, really helps track everything really accurately. It takes it out of your hands. That's the key. It automates it so they're totally responsible for their own updating of the information that goes into the system. Once you put a body fat scale in their hands and just have them purchase it from the online store that you can create, they can do most everything. So gone are your needs to do body fat checkups. Gone are your needs to look at their training journal one person at a time, all of that other stuff. Your team, you can appoint one person to go through and monitor this as you fly through things that used to take weeks on end of time. Step challenge, just for people that are going to do so many steps per day. Weekly targets, team targets, pretty killer. Moving into the wellness challenge, mainly for the people that just want to feel better. They don't necessarily want to go through all the real hard workouts, so it's just kind of a combination of the food and some light, possibly stretching and maybe Pilates, not necessarily the really heavy duty weight training that a lot of us might like to do with kettlebells and CrossFit and so on and so forth. So another avenue. Healthy eating, it might be just part of your wellness program with food. You might just work with them on identifying better eating habits with their food. So the healthy eating challenge will be a better route there. The journaling is cool. I don't know too much about these other two items on here, the Fitbit or the Omron. I kind of think about that like the Body Bug, but I do know about the polar heart rate monitors. And in my book, that's really killer feedback mechanism to help people understand where they are and what they're doing and what's real and what's not real as far as how hard they're working. You tie that in together in your program and you're just going to be on fire. Here are some of the dynamic leaderboards. You can see what's going on as each of the individual teams here. There's like 5 different people here, it looks like, and each of them has a certain amount of calories in their particular goal. Some are up this week, some are down, but it allows everybody to kind of look at overall results, which is pretty cool. So it's an extremely motivating element. Accountability partners, people can, touch base with friends. Also, what's really cool about that accountability thing is that can almost kind of act like a referral tool. You write a message out to a friend of yours, put their email in there, and boom, hey, check this out. Look at what's going on. Look at what my trainer's doing here. Look at what's happening in my boot camp. Right? Really cool referral tool. Communication. Obviously, you want to establish better retention with each of your customers, so this element really helps them all stay interactive with each other, and you really don't need to get in there. But like monitoring a Facebook fan page, you chime in from time to time and comment on how everybody's doing, or create a video that you can embed and send out to your troops. It's just one really quick way to get messages out to everybody. A lot more advanced than a lot of things that I've seen out there in the market. Really deserve a look. You can also build into your own store elements that you're going to give away for prizes or features, and or just sell directly from your site. You can link supplements, pro-grade supplements. You can tie that in. If you happen to sell individually different products, scales and bands and tubes, you can add whatever you need to custom set your store. You also have the ability to look at other comparison tools, company-wide, gym-wide, or studio-wide, or boot camp from one location to the other. So you can literally use this. I know some people out there have like multiple boot camps, and they could set up challenges here, which is really, really exciting. So it's a really, really good way to track everything. When you try to put stuff up on Facebook, you have a couple things, but you got to go searching through all of it. You don't really get killer data like this thing's going to supply. This is set up where they do a lot of the setup for you. They'll take you through a process step by step. What I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to do another webinar with a representative of the company so that we can go a little bit more in depth. Reach out to me here on Facebook or hit me in the message what you guys think about this. I'm going to put this up on a couple of the walls and see what kind of response it is. I think it looks pretty cool. I want to talk with this guy in a webinar, so we'll set something up, and then we'll follow it up with some Q&A and probably do another teleseminar after that to kind of answer any questions about it. This thing, I'm kind of on fire with it. I've been wanting to find something that is pretty dialed in. I've looked at a lot of applications out there. I've looked at a way to put things together that I can track, several hundred people all at one time. I think this is the answer to what everybody's looking for. So if you're more of a seasoned fitness professional and you have multiple locations, you have several hundred members, upwards of 500 to 1,000 people, this will definitely give you some really solid data that you can use to track what kind of results you're getting. I'm nuts about this stuff. I'm a tech geek, so I really like this. So my name is Emil Giroux, M2 Fitness Pros in Long Beach, California. Hit me back here in a comment below. Let me know what you think, if it looks good. If you know something better, tell me. Really, let me know. If you know something out there that's better than this and it makes sense, I want to know about it. Okay? Talk to you soon.